So let me ask you this, since we're talking about tipping. Do you tip so often because you've worked before where you depended on tips?
Yeah.
It's funny you say that because you didn't depend on them tips.
When I was busting tables, yes, I did.
You only bust one day out of the week.
Which I'm talking about before I bust way more than one time a
You
week.
only bust on Saturdays.
No, I was busting more than that. Because
Oh,
there was
you
times when they
lying
called
then.
me in and I was cooking and then I wound up busting and I wound up dishwashing and I wound up malting. I was doing everything.
Well,
I practically ran the place.
I don't mean like.
It wasn't nothing about me. You know what I'm saying?
Give you this podcast if you feel it or not. If you high energy, have you feeling a drop? Raw, no nonsense, fire content, with time spent, sound slick, been around the block like Crown Vic. Come on, Dre, laugh so hard that you hit the tap. Like and subscribe, support us, stop sitting back, come and listen as we talk about this and that. TSD, come sit and chat, you get with that, easy.
Hey, welcome to Sit and Chat 612. We come up with weekly discussions. My name is Sherry.
My name is Tony.
DeAndre.
Antoinette.
And if you guys are new to our channel, make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Also the notification bell, let you know when we dropping content every week. And then hit that thumbs up if y'all like what y'all see.
Comment, share, and subscribe.
You so serious on that?
Yeah, we're trying to
Concentrate.
gain some followers. Okay, so today's weekly discussion is about. Well, I know we all on social media, so we've heard the big thing or saw Keith Lee went to he go to different restaurants. He tore Atlanta up without even really saying anything negative. So we're talking about customer service, not necessarily food, but the people.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
What we got to say about it? Like, I honestly feel like with customer service, a lot of people think that they should just get a tip because they served you. I'm like, no, you have to make it a pleasurable experience
There you go. I like that.
for me to want to tip you. You're like,
Yeah. This be my issue when it's self-serve or basically it ain't self. Well, I don't know. So
Pick up.
not even that too, but not even just pick up. When let's just say you get Starbucks, right? And you swipe your card and they want you to tip right there like on the thing. But you haven't really
Received your
served.
service.
Yeah.
yeah, you just made something.
Yeah, like isn't yeah, I don't like that. So I put 0.
I agree.
If I have a couple of dollars, I might throw some change in there because y'all working throughout the day, but not just because of what you just did.
They get an hourly wage.
But I don't see why people would be mad about what he was talking about. Because I'm like, he doesn't look to get treated any differently.
True.
No,
I think
which is-
because he said
He didn't
black,
say anything
I think
negative
did
though.
he say black people?
No.
He didn't say black people, but black people are taking it as he's talking about them. I don't know. I really just heard of him a few weeks ago.
Really?
I don't know.
Oh, that's right. You're not on TikTok.
Do he review everyone? Because I think Ocho Cinco was saying black people.
He
people.
was doing too much on his interview. Wait, do they have a podcast together? This is like my second time seeing
No,
him.
I don't think they're together.
Okay. Well, this is what he do. He go around to businesses. Sometimes he go in. I think at first he was going in. Now he don't. He send his family members in. They purchase the food, bring it back to him. He eat it, review it.
Mm-hmm.
That's his thing. Then might come in, or he'll tell you about the business. And a couple of businesses have blew up because he's gone and gave his honest reviews. And if it's something that he don't like in there, he'll say he don't like it. So basically, he rates the food. He don't really talk about the people, but he will go and say something to them. And sometimes he even match their sales that day.
See, this is my thing. Why are people getting upset because he gave his opinion
Right.
of what it is? That part I don't understand. If he did not like it, he's entitled
Well,
to
that's the
not
thing. It's
like
also
it.
not he didn't like it. He wasn't getting service.
But even if he did, I seen the one about the
it was a couple of places.
about what was it, Candy and her mama.
yeah,
and
it was
people.
also someplace called Milk and Honey or something
But
like that.
if I genuinely don't like it, I don't like it. Or if this wasn't good, because customer service is huge, and you don't get to pick and choose who you treat a certain way.
Right.
And if you want people to talk positive about you, be positive all around the board.
Yeah.
And he has done things where like he will order 2 times and he'll put his name for one and then maybe he'll put his name, he won't put his name on the second one. And sometimes there has been a difference, and because they know that it's him. But like it is when it's just other people. Like, and I actually think that the one of the places he went to in Atlanta, he was talking about how like. When his wife and his family were going to go in there, they were told that the wait time was going to be like 1 hour.
Right.
And then, like, when he came in there, all of a sudden the wait time is 5 minutes. He's like,
Yeah,
well,
I
you
seen
just told my family an
Right.
hour. But that's what, the whole customer service aspect. I'm like, you can't just be treating somebody else, differently
You
because they
want to
got a
know
name.
what? Because he's not the only one who did that. So I watched Darius Cooks. You know who it is. So So basically, he doing dining tours, right? So he was like, I'm just gonna go to black establishments and eat their food.
He came up here, didn't he?
review 'em. He did. Like I think he's been up here like twice. So he do that, and then he called Cincinnati. He said all of the restaurants he went to was nasty, and then again. He giving like other places like their props and people attack him like they went in there or whatever. And people be hard down mad talking about you're tearing down black owners places. But if the food isn't good, it just isn't good. But
Right.
this is also my opinion. And they both have said I am spending my money and these are my opinions.
Right.
I don't want special treatment.
Right.
But I think more people know Keith Lee than Darius Williams, although he have 1 million followers.
Oh, I did see a review from the Darius guy because I think it was like some chicken. He like ordered like 4 different meals from one place,
And
then
that chicken had the hair on it.
Oh,
He was hot
that's
about
crazy.
that.
That's what happened when we was at Olive Garden. That was the last time we was there.
Yeah, and haven't been back. But that was because it was hair in my food.
Yeah.
Not even.
but see, and then here's the thing too: when they say black businesses and whatever the case may be, because a lot of people go to black restaurants because they're looking for that flavor, that season, and all of that, and then it's not necessarily there in some other restaurants. So they're not complaining when they get the more customers, more clients, but they're complaining when they don't like it.
Yeah.
Well, treat everybody the same.
same.
I get exactly what he was saying. I just seen some people saying how he mad because he gets special treatment because you're faking it. I've seen so many TV shows where if it's a restaurant setting, they know somebody's coming to review, they do the most. They do extra.
Right.
Right.
So I mean, that's just what's happening. Make sure your food is good.
See, like, I honestly feel like when it comes to the whole, like, people saying, like, oh, you're breaking down black businesses. I'm like, so you just want us to lie and give you a good review because you're a black business?
Right.
I'm like, because, like, if I recommend you guys to go somewhere and I lied and said it's good, and y'all come back to me like, I don't know what you was talking about.
Right.
That was nasty.
But that was also would have been our experience and not yours.
Right.
Like that's how they kind of go, and like that's the whole point of it. Like everybody do not have good customer service. Just like when I I was on the phone with you, but I think I ended up talking to you because Tony got mad at Popeyes because of that cup of strawberry lemonade, and I know it wasn't in a different cup and it was in a bigger cup, and from that point forward, I probably have gone 3 times because I wasn't as upset, but I was pissed. Tony hasn't gone back because of the customer
happened?
service.
Because I don't support people.
Because they put it in a small
No,
cup
it wasn't
and the
that.
price
It
was
was
the same.
because
Yes, it
like
was.
no, it was because you said what you said, and dude sounded like he was talking back to you, and I'm like, dude, like first of all, this is not your company. You a worker there, so why are you getting up? Like it seemed like he was like snaggy towards you, and I'm like, I heard him, so I'm like, drive off.
He did say that. I already gave this man my
Drive
money.
Like he was like, no, we don't. Like we always said. I'm like, dude, like I've been there a few times too, and they never had no small cups.
Yeah.
So all of a sudden, you talking? I just
Wait.
don't like that.
So you guys had a drink and they put in a smaller cup?
Yeah.
Same price.
It was like same price, but in a smaller cup. We've been there a couple of times
Right.
before.
Which
It was
probably
a
they
big cup.
ran out of cups and they just trying to give you the small
Yeah,
one.
but it wasn't really that. It was just like how he was talking, and I
Yeah,
ain't
but he
like.
tried to make it seem like
But you should have said that.
you guys. He tried to make it seem like they always put it in a smaller cup.
Yeah, that was the cup,
Yeah.
and I know it's not. And I'm
Right.
like, dude, you might work here, but I purchased the stuff. Like, you know what you spent your money on, and I want the same stuff.
And then he had a lot of attitude.
Yeah.
You know what I think, though?
Yep, like it was his business. I'm
I
like,
think since COVID and with the whole unemployment thing and how everybody was like, yo, I'm getting this money or whatever the case may be. And a lot of restaurants are not, a lot of places, because the gas stations too, are not really paying.
No, they're not.
like people want them to pay. See, they don't really have any workers, and the workers they do have, they don't have any expectations for them.
No.
So they talk to you any kind of way. Ain't no type of customer service. Like, bro, it's
You have to
crazy.
constantly ask for stuff that you used to get. Like, how do you not put ketchup in a bag and you know I
Right.
got fries?
Right.
Like, why do I? Or everything is a damn subcharge. Like, why? And then when does sauce become 50 cents?
I don't know.
One of my big pet peeves is like when when you go to a gas station or something, I honestly feel like if you have 3 or more things, like they should just give you a bag. But I hate when people don't ask me for a bag. You
Right.
want a bag? Like I always go to this one gas station and I get probably like 4 things, and it's always just a girl. She's like, once I get done paying, she's all like, "Oh, you have a nice day." And I just stand there, I'm like, can I get a bag? Like, I shouldn't have to ask you for a
You
bag.
want to know what part of it might be too? Because I don't know if you were when we was working at KFC, if you didn't ask for it, then you don't give it because of the prices of everything don't went up. And
At KFC,
you just don't give it out.
You got a box to carry your stuff in. Not at the gas station.
True, but remember they was like prices don't went up on stuff, so if they don't ask it, then just don't give it to them because it costs X, Y, and Z for this amount.
I don't know if that was the case or if Don was trying to get his bonus.
That could be it. that could be the issue for that too.
Like, I got 10 things sitting here. No, I'm gonna just dump it all in my
Right.
purse.
Or when you get a bag of ice and they just I'm not carrying this cold ass ice like all the way home. Like, come on now.
You know, this is what I be on the fence about too. With we was talking about tipping earlier with DoorDash.
Oh,
So if they see a tip, they typically like they rush you your stuff or whatever. But if they don't, then they ain't in no rush or whatever. And lately, I haven't been tipping before because sometimes I don't get my food because when they come to my job, they act like they can't find it. They do this, they do the most or whatever. So I typically tip after. Yo, the other night, this man, they said your food has been picked up quick. It was picked up so fast. And I'm like, it's an hour later. So he had another drop.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
boom, he did that drop. And then it took him another half hour to get from there to me. By the time I got my food, he put it right in front of the door. So if I push the door, I'm going to knock it over. Right in front of the door. It's raining. It's cold as can be. The food cold. Like, I was so disappointed. I was like, no tip for him. And I feel bad for not tipping, but because y'all don't see a tip in the beginning, then y'all do less. And that's crazy. Why would I tip you ahead of time when I don't know what you're going to do?
and to hell with DoorDash, all them damn extra fees and stuff. Because I was at work the other day and I was going to order some sauces and stuff and I could get it from Hy-Vee. And that stuff went up to like $6 to $8. And I know that's not what it's going to be if I go into Hy-Vee and get
Right.
it. Absolutely not. So,
Yeah, no.
so I just said, forget it. I get it. Because I got to cook, so I get it.
What y'all think about as when you see those videos of like the DoorDash drivers get get mad and like
Because the people don't tip what they feel like they should tip.
and not giving them their food. I'm like, I will beat you up in here. Right? Like, you gonna give me my food.
No, take it. I'm about to call DoorDash and get my refund.
Right.
That's exactly what's about to happen. I'm not about to argue with you about my money.
Right.
Yeah, that's crazy. Because they didn't even know if the one with all the groceries, they didn't know if she was going to tip afterwards.
And why pick up a phone? Well, these days, $400 worth of groceries ain't nothing about too bad. But why pick up this big order? Because you expecting a big tip.
When you already didn't see a tip on there.
Yeah, I would have passed right on by it.
I think it's crazy. And it doesn't depend on the age. It be old and young. They all act the fool.
Yeah, they crazy.
Yeah. So I had experience, and this is a place that I go a lot. So I walked up in there, and then I sat down, and like I get it, like if you busy and stuff like that. So I was sitting there for like at least
Talking about
about
your
15
little breakfast
minutes.
spot, huh?
Yeah, about 15
Yeah.
minutes. So I'm sitting there, I'm like, okay, and I always tip good. I'll tip more. I don't even, sometimes I just tip whatever, you know what I mean? And I went in there, sat down, I was sitting there for like 20 minutes, and I'm watching this lady walk around, and I know she seen me when I came in.
Because
I'm
those
like,
places small, you can't miss anybody. And they
Right.
only got 6 chairs.
so I'm sitting there, I'm like, I'm about to get ready to leave, so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna sit here a little bit longer. And my whole thing is like,
It wasn't your usual ladies.
no, it was the same lady. You
So
know?
they
Yeah.
knew you.
Yeah, so they knew me.
Tony
You
there
know?
every day on Monday.
So my whole thing is, I'm like, if you see me, say something to me. Like, don't just let me sit there, because there's been times where she did that and like other people walked out. You know what I mean? And I'm like, regardless if you met or not, because apparently somebody had called off. And she was the only person up in the place. And I'm like, I understand that, but like if I walk in, at least greet
Say
me.
hi.
Or say something. She didn't say
Right.
nothing at all. She seen me and walked right past me. So I normally tip, pretty good. But this time I tip like what I supposed to tip. You know
You
what I mean?
still tipped.
Yeah, I tipped.
So let me ask you this, since we're talking about tipping. Do you tip so often because you've worked before where you depended on tips?
Yeah.
Cause my homeboy,
Yeah.
he's like, I'm like, I left like a $5 tip. And then he laid like a $10 tip on top of that. Bro, we had pancakes. She came one time, but he used to be whatever
Yep.
waiter, whatever the case may be.
It's funny you say
So-
that because you didn't depend on them tips.
When I was busting tables, yes, I did.
You only bust one day out of the week.
Which I'm talking about before I bust way more than one
No,
time.
you
a week.
only bust on Saturdays.
No, I was busting more than that. Because
Oh,
there was
you
times when they
lying
called
then.
me in and I was cooking and then I wound up busting and I wound up dishwashing and I wound up malting. I was doing everything.
Well, I don't-
I practically ran the place.
I don't mean like.
It wasn't nothing that I did. You know what I'm saying? But
And you was a head cook there.
I still tipped her. But I hate instead of you taking responsibility, you tell me everything you was going through before the reason why you
Right.
didn't get to me. I'm like, still, like, you should say, hey, how you doing? I'll be with you in a minute. She didn't say none of that. So I'm like, I tipped her. I was like, okay. I still tipped her, but I didn't tip her what I used to tip. But I'm like, I tip people good, so when I go in there, they know who I am.
Shit,
You know
she
what I
knew
mean?
who you was, and you still didn't get good
No,
service.
but I know that. But I know now. So now I ain't gonna go to such and such. I'm gonna go to But I'm like,
You could have brought my badge that day, because that's the day you talking about, ain't it?
I was mad, man.
I was too, because
I
you
was-
wouldn't bring my badge. How about you had to go and
I
get
was
some
thinking about
breakfast?
my cinnamon French toast, my bacon with my over easy
I
eggs.
swear that ain't
With
been
my-
good
with
since
my,
you brought it to me that one time. Every time I go
That's
and
'cause
try to get it, it don't be good.
You gotta get it there.
On the north side?
No, it was good.
St.
No,
Paul.
it was good when you brought it to me at work that day, and when I'm going with you, it has not been
That's
good
'cause
since then.
You had it when the main cook was there. The main cook.
Can't cook.
No, the main cook. Yeah, he can cook.
Well, you said I got it.
You
when
said
they
the one time when it was
Oh,
Yeah, you got it when he was there.
So what didn't you like about it? The
the other times it just don't add up to what it was that first time.
good. Oh, high expectations.
Very.
Yeah, but communication is key. You know what I'm saying? Say something.
Do y'all feel like when it comes to like something being wrong with your order that women tend to say things more than men?
I'm saying something. Because if I want to eat it, I'm saying
Because like
something.
for me, like because I honestly feel like men we just like they messed up but it's fine. But women be like nah, I'm like
I think
Y'all
I agree
messed
with that because just like Tony said, well, I still tipped her, but I ain't tipped her what I would have normally tipped her. I wouldn't have tipped her.
Sheriff would have been like, "Don't tip."
right.
I would have said, let's
I
go.
was just like, she old. She ain't got much time. give her flowers like she did.
I mean, if they mess up, then yeah, you can fix it. But I mean, I'm not gonna do the most and like, oh, he messed up my order. I'm not gonna do all of that. But you do.
I
can you
almost
fix
did.
it?
I almost did that at one time at Red Robin when we had went, and I hate shredded lettuce on my food. That helper told me, "Well, I could just take it off." Hell, I can too. I want a whole. Matter of fact, I don't even want this. Give me a new one because that shredded lettuce is hard to take off, and I don't want it on my food.
Well, she said she could do it.
I could too, but she wasn't gonna.
You
replace
don't
it.
know how she was gonna
She
do
was gonna
it.
take it off. She said, "I can take
I
it
know,
off."
but you don't know how she was gonna do
Well,
it.
it
It
don't
was
matter.
hard for you. It might not be hard for her.
Oh, the
She
hell
might
with
do that often.
And then Tony wanted to tip her. Nope. He
See,
probably
God,
did.
God
right?
gonna bless me. He gonna bless me.
Yes,
I
yes.
ain't blocking my blessings.
Don't block
Yeah,
your
that wasn't.
blessings.
Yeah, no.
See, now that makes sense when it comes to like certain things. Like if you don't like certain things and there's a lot of it in a dish, and like and you like, nah, remake it because I don't want to have to be munching on shredded lettuce.
Right.
I mean, she said she could take it off, but she was gonna dump it. Had it a couple times.
Right.
It was off.
And it was still gonna be on the meat. I don't want it. No.
Right.
No, you made her mad. She might have just barehanded.
Right.
She probably was mad
Throw
at me,
back
but
on the
I
grill.
don't care. I
Go
don't.
back on the grill.
Yeah, that's it's hard to complain. But what do you think about what Facebook the other day?
What?
Twin about her post.
Twin.
About her post about she went to the Asian restaurant or whatever it was. I've never heard of it or been.
I didn't see it.
Yes, you did.
I commented on it.
Yep. So
Oh.
she was saying that she went. She was saying that she went and that I guess the food that she ordered had pork in it, but it didn't say that. And then she
Oh,
asked,
that twin. I was thinking
Yeah.
about our cousin. Oh,
No.
that was a hot mess because me personally,
have you been?
no, but
Have you
I
heard
probably,
of it?
I think it's the one over Northeast. When you going down Broadway, yes, you do. Right before you get to that bridge over Northeast, and that restaurant is right on the side when you pass the park.
You're going on Broadway, you're coming northeast or you're going
Northeast. You're going Northeast, and then those little restaurants on the side right before you get to the bridge, and the sign is right there. After the park, it's after the park.
north? What park?
I don't know that we're down there used to
Logan.
live over there on Polk Street.
When-
Oh,
park.
but Beltrami.
Whatever it is, but it's right there, like on the side.
I ain't been that far northeast in a minute.
You know what I'm talking about? It's like Kapong or something like that.
Yeah.
Restaurant. You know exactly.
Well, it
what
was
I'm talking about.
empty in there. The picture she took, it was empty in there. They had some nice little decor though.
That was old. That was something
it was
Mama
old.
had.
It looked traditional.
Very.
But she was saying that I guess she had whatever appetizer that she had ordered had pork in it, but it didn't state it on the menu. So she asked if she could, have something different.
Mm-hmm.
And then she said her cup was dirty, so she asked for a new cup.
Mm-hmm.
And they came back and told her that the owner said that they wasn't gonna serve her. They didn't want to serve her.
Well, we leaving at that point.
You
Yeah.
have
Baby.
no choice because they told you they wasn't serving you.
Oh, yeah.
We're leaving, but guess what? I'm knocking all this shit out.
Oh, that's what she did?
No, she didn't.
I
I
was
would
gonna
have.
say, dang.
She paid for her food and everything, not me.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
No, you can't say
Oh,
you're
no.
not gonna serve me and I still.
I'm gonna do like them dudes I see on TikTok. Go back there and make my own. For real.
that move, man.
Right.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Put some grease in his
I would
pan,
have been hot. I would have been
Yeah,
hot.
because it was crazy. But
I think she just didn't show out because them kids was there.
It was confusing because I seen in the comments that somebody said like something like self-service or something. So
I
I'm
don't think
confused.
that was self-serve.
How you
because
gonna be self-service if you gotta cook your food? It's
My
not a
cup-
I don't
buffet.
think it was a
Still
hot
should've been
pot.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't care what you're talking
I don't
about.
think it was a hot pot though. But I thought she said it was hair in her cup. It was just dirty.
She said something like something was on it.
Yeah, you supposed to replace that stuff. And it probably, I don't know.
But that's all she said. She asked for a new cup and she wanted a new appetizer.
Because she don't eat pork.
Right.
And I think you can accommodate that, especially when
But
there's
some
nobody
people
in the
judge,
restaurant.
some places judge you before you even walk in there.
And
right
we
when
feel
you
like,
walk in the
probably
door.
we
That's
all feel
exactly what it
like
was.
that's what it was.
Do you feel like so? Is when it comes to the hair thing, like is that like a instantly? Is that instantly something that makes you mad? Because I feel like with hair, you can't stop it.
If it
It-
ain't yours,
it
why
turns
do you
your-
want
it
to
You
turns
can't
get it?
stop
stomach.
hair from going. Like hair is everywhere at this point.
You
So
put it on, you put that net on your face and on your head and
That's
wear a
what we used to do
hat.
at the
that don't mean that.
See, I'm
like,
not mad about
a
it.
little piece might still.
You
come
ain't
out.
gonna eat it.
I'm not gonna eat it,
Right,
but I'm
it
not
does
mad
make-
about it
right.
because I know that it.
I'm gonna ask you to give me something else.
Right.
though.
I don't know if I want to
You
want
done got
something else.
bougie over the years.
Oh wow!
I don't know if I'm gonna want something else.
Excuse you,
Because
sir.
at first you yeah.
You a lie. I ain't never had
Now you're like, nah, you
Are you making
No.
a scene?
No, I don't make scenes.
It's disgusting and make you
Yeah.
think that every hair is on everything.
Right.
But I'm like, bro. I
Now,
mean,
if it's a small piece of hair,
You gonna eat it?
I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
If it's something small, but if it's like a whole strand, and you still pulling it, no,
that's
hell
nasty
no.
right there.
I'm like, you see this?
I mean, but if it's a small strand, you don't know where it came from.
Nah, I probably wouldn't.
Yeah, you would.
No, it
Yeah, you
depends
just
on
told
how
that whole
hungry I am.
story.
It
You
depends
would.
on how hungry I am.
But it's like you remove the hair. Like you really gonna die and get
I
sick
mean,
if you eat it still? No.
At a restaurant, no, you don't eat it. At home,
Right.
Shit, it might be Bella or Jane hair.
Ugh.
I'm just
Nah,
lying.
nah. Trevor like, no, I'm not eating that.
No, I'm just
Oh,
playing.
gosh. No, you
Some-
should eat it.
No, the hell I won't.
Yeah, I couldn't do it.
No, somebody told me that the other day talking about, because we was talking about potluck stuff at work, and they was like, well, I don't want nobody who got cats. I said, well, I got cats, and you ain't got to eat my food because I don't care because you don't live there. And he said, well, I guess you have a point. You're right. But
I agree.
But no, I wiped the counters and everything down before I started cooking.
Pet hair is hard to get rid of.
It is.
It really is.
I be wondering why y'all even got cats sometimes.
I do, too.
It's so random.
It
isn't
is.
random. So, okay, so when we first moved in the house, right, I feel like they had somebody coming out there spraying and stuff. we ended up with mice. It's hard to get rid of them things. So Antonia said she wanted a pet. So we was like, I heard, or I might even Googled it up. Cats
Googled it.
Googled what that girl say, Google Lulu. But said the cats with their presence, like the mice won't come around. So that's how we ended up with the one.
Right.
Tony
How did y'all
decides.
get the two?
I'm about to tell you. Tony decided
No,
he won't.
no.
Nope.
No.
Let me finish the
Okay,
conversation.
finish the conversation. You
So
take too long.
Tony said, "Oh no, he wanted to get his sister a cat, but then didn't realize if she could have one. Somehow or another, we were about to leave out. Antonia goes back and see this cat, and we ended up with 2 damn cats.
And didn't want one.
No,
I don't know why I got that cat. We still can take it back. Do you think so?
Jane ain't going to. You talking about she your favorite now?
I ain't say she was my favorite. I said she be all up on me. Get off.
Because she like it.
Cause she your favorite now.
No, she ain't my
You be
favorite.
bullying Bello.
Bello is the bully. Bello big.
Punch him on the back of the head. Like,
He do.
Bella was in my face the other boy. His breath was stinking. I was like, Pookie, what he eat? He couldn't eat the cat food, but I was like, whoo, you need to stop brushing his teeth.
As if
Because
gonna
you already
sit
know
there.
my nose is sensitive. I can smell stuff from the mouth. I smell him. I'm like, man, you need to get over there or something. Move around.
Okay.
I ain't never know cat's breath can smell that bad.
Do you ever be in the cat face?
No.
Whatever.
Sit and chat, 612, the sequel. Success in our soliloquy, no equals. Listen to us as we driving on the highway. Different topics, top 5, Booty Friday. Share, listen, laugh and give us that energy. Come on, tone with the jokes and me bringing the chemistry, the symmetry. Damn, nah, we ain't with the imagery. Our ministry ain't with the gimmickry. Are you kidding me? Easy.